In the vast expanse of history, there are certain sagas that stand out, tales of courage and audacity that echo across the ages. One such tale is that of the Flying Tigers, a group of volunteer American pilots who soared into the skies of war-torn China in their P-40 planes, defending the nation from Japanese aggression. But to truly understand their valor, we must first delve into the historical context that brought these brave men to the other side of the world. In the early 20th century, China and Japan were locked in a bitter struggle for power. The tension between these two Asian giants can be traced back to Japan's imperial ambitions and China's struggle to maintain its sovereignty. By the late 1930s, Japan had invaded China, plunging the region into a brutal war. As the conflict raged, one man, Claire Lee Chennault, a retired Air Corps captain from the United States, saw an opportunity to make a difference. He believed that with the right pilots and the right aircraft, he could help turn the tide in China's favor. And so in 1941, under the auspices of a covert operation sanctioned by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Chennault formed the first American volunteer group, better known as the Flying Tigers. The Flying Tigers were a unique group, composed of seasoned pilots, mechanics, and support staff, all eager to help China in its time of need. They were given the iconic P-40 Warhawk planes, known for their agility and speed, painted with the menacing image of a shark's mouth, a symbol that would become synonymous with their fearless spirit. The Flying Tigers made their combat debut on December 20th, 1941. Against overwhelming odds, they stood their ground, engaging Japanese forces in a series of daring aerial battles. Their exploits quickly became legendary, as they shot down hundreds of Japanese aircraft while suffering minimal losses. Yet their impact was not just limited to the skies. The Flying Tigers also played a crucial role in boosting the morale of the Chinese people. Their presence served as a beacon of hope in a time of despair, a testament to the fact that they were not alone in their fight against the Japanese. Despite their success, the Flying Tigers were disbanded on July 4, 1942, just 7 months after their first combat mission. Yet, their legacy lived on. The pilots who had once flown as volunteers were integrated into the regular United States Army Air Forces, continuing their fight against Japan under a different banner. In the grand scheme of the war, the impact of the Flying Tigers mission was profound. They not only helped to defend China, but also disrupted Japanese operations, forcing them to divert resources away from other fronts. Their contribution to the war effort was instrumental in shifting the balance of power in the Pacific theater, setting the stage for the eventual defeat of Japan. As we look back on the story of the Flying Tigers, we are reminded of the power of courage, determination, and unity. These men, in their P-40 planes, soaring across foreign skies, embody a spirit of resilience and defiance that continues to inspire us. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, there are always those who will stand up, take to the skies, and fight for what is right.